lots of windows open. Got to find the right one.
Don't see your screen yet.
No, I haven't shared it. Oh, hold on. There we go, Google Chrome. Okay, there we go.
Perfect. All right. All right, so this is the MicroProfile marketing meeting. It's June 9th, 2025. We are just starting off. We have Tarun here today, so we're going to kick it off with him. He's going to give some updates.
Yeah.
Go. Well,
Sure.
if there's anything else, go for it.
Thank you. I would like to share my screen.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. So yeah, I have raised the final 3 PRs for the MicroProfile tutorial. So basically, these are the PRs. I have linked it here in the issue number 847, which is for tracking this particular documentation, MicroProfile API tutorial. So here, this is some branding changes, and this is already approved by Emily. So it's just awaiting merge. And then this is the PR for source code for all the chapters. And there is README documents also, which I have created for each of the chapter describing how to run the code. And then there is a site generator, Antora site generator. So these are the final PRs, which if merged, then we will be able to release and publish the tutorial. And in addition, yeah, maybe I'll put up a blog post announcing the release of MicroProfile tutorial. Maybe I have followed the same process, like creating a Word doc in the Google Drive and then getting it reviewed. Same I can do for MicroProfile tutorial as well, announcing the release. So yeah, that's the update from my side, that I have updated all the source code in the previous session, maybe around early May or end of April, I shared the tutorial content, and then I was working on refining the source code and uploading it. So yeah, if possible, then tomorrow I can also share a demo with the source code for the MicroProfile tutorial.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting. Ryan, have you looked at all about how this would fit into the MicroProfile website, since this is kind of generated with Antora?
I have not. So this, how is this going to be shown? What did you say? It's generated by what?
Antora.
I don't even know what is that.
So basically, yeah, just I will share. There is a preview site. I have this shared. This is just the branding which I've got for MicroProfile. So here, the site finally will be
What's
able
the
to
branding? Sorry. Oh, the logo in the top
the
left.
branding.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Branding as per MicroProfile with the light mode like this, and fonts, no Lato, and whatever was prescribed, I have put. And basically, finally, we will get a HTML document. So we will collection of HTML files for different chapters. So we have to integrate it with some link in the MicroProfile site so that people can navigate here and then can view the tutorial.
Okay, does this have a feature to embed? And we'll have to think about how we will put this on the site. I mean, it will go under resources, obviously, and then we'll put some sections on the website to call attention to it.
Yeah.
Um,
So the suggestion which I have is we can have a GitHub pages which is showing this tutorial because all the content is in the GitHub. So we can generate through GitHub Actions the pages, GitHub pages, and then finally this could be linked to the site with the URL just placed in my.
Okay. Yeah, I'll think about it. I mean, that could definitely work.
Yes.
And when would this could be getting published and be on the site?
Yes, this should be very soon. I will follow up with the reviewers to get this code merged. So hopefully this week we should get this merged, and then the site could be generated and that could be linked. So yes, in a week's time.
Okay. All right. I'll dive into that a little bit. And where should I comment or ask questions for this specific topic, or should I make a new ticket based off how to merge it onto the or maybe I can just keep it in this main one. Yeah.
Yeah, we have this ticket, which is the MP tutorials.
Yeah.
Anyway, which will work. You can create a new ticket and link the ticket here.
Yeah, do a sub ticket for it.
That
Okay.
will be better because this will be easy to navigate and will avoid clutter. And so
okay, yeah, I'll start off in here and then maybe if needed, pull it to a new ticket and link it to this ticket, a sub ticket.
yeah, because this conversation has a lot of
Yeah.
threads and yes, so I have been asking feedback on various topics in this thread. So yeah, these three PRs are the final three PRs. As soon as these are merged, then this is ready to publish.
Okay, good to know.
And for any suggestion about styling or branding, there is a preview link. So here, this is just a styling, not the content. But yes, if there is any suggestion about font or anything which is not as per guideline, you can mention by looking into this preview site.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at that also and make some comments. But
yes,
there's only two fonts we use. We use Lotto and Dosis for the main header fonts or something like this. I always forget the name of it. If you follow that and use the blue and the yellows, it's pretty much, I think we'll be fine. It's not very complicated branding.
Yeah, because I took this from the Jakarta EE tutorial, and then I have modified it based on the branding guideline, the PPT, the PDF, which I got from MicroProfile site. So yes, I might have missed out because I have not worked on branding much, but yes, if any feedback, then we can kind of easily fix that. And any other feedback also welcome. And probably tomorrow I can share the demo of the source code of how a learner can execute the source code and also get the maximum out of the content of various chapters.
Does anyone have any questions?
So I think this is going to be Antora will build the doc site. So we probably would need a subdomain to redirect to, right, Tarun? So if this is stored on GitHub pages, then there would be the need for a subdomain. I don't know if there's a docs.microprofile or something subdomain to redirect to if it's going to be hosted on GitHub pages.
Absolutely, absolutely. So here, what we will get is, say, for example, this is from my repository. I'm running. So I get this subdomain as like my username and then GitHub IO. So it could be also the org name, so which is MicroProfile here. But I think, yeah, it's better to redirect to a subdomain. That way, users are always, they'll not see github.io in the URL, because otherwise they will kind of, when they click, they will move to GitHub.io. If there is a subdomain, then entire thing can be in that subdomain itself. We can customize the subdomain in GitHub pages.
I
So
asked
yeah,
because
we need
this should be, from the perspective of maintainability, once you hand over this, the repository will be there. And then if there are new major upgrades, this can be carried out. Even if you're not around, somebody else can take over and then publish the printout. So it would be good, as you've done it, to decouple the docs from the microprofile.io website itself. So we have a subdomain that is redirected to the docs, the published docs from Antora, so that the whole docs is a whole module on its own that can be maintained for subsequent releases of MicroProfile.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Perfect.
Okay. Any other questions or concerns or comments? John?
No, I'll just add you to the agenda for tomorrow. So we'll get you up first again.
Yes.
Busy meeting tomorrow, but we'll get you squeezed in, I think.
Sure. So yeah, I'll take probably, yes, time. You have any recommendation how much time I should take to go through all the source code?
I would say maybe 15 minutes.
Sure.
And John, will you bring up a discussion of how we will present this on the MicroProfile site, or what, and if anyone has any of their opinions on that?
Yeah, I mean, we could. I could ask about ask about it. It seems like it's more appropriate for this marketing call.
Yeah,
But
I think we're just missing some people on the call today too. So
yeah, I
that
know.
one might be on the call tomorrow. So
Okay, all right. Well, and if I forget, feel free to ask. So.
I'll try to make the call, or Darwin,
Oh, I thought
please
you said
maybe
you
just
were
mention
going to
it.
make the call. Okay.
No, I'll try to.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have to might have a little bit of a issue with timing.
Yeah, gotcha.
Sure.
All right, thanks.
Sure. Thank you. Then I'll unshare, and that's all for.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. I know you're
Yes,
going to
thank you very
drop. It's
much.
quite late where you are, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Sure. So
perfect. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
And
I am
share.
looking for the browser again.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Here it is.
All right. So that was a solid update. That brings some more topics to lock down and then decide and then execute when this is all ready to go. And we'll do maybe some tweets and different things, of course, promoting it. Is there some new movement on the new release?
So the ballots have won out. Emily posted the fact that the ballots have passed. Yeah, unfortunately, Emily's not on the call. So I haven't seen. I have to go look at the EMO ticket to see if it was actually closed. what we could do is discuss this during the live hangout tomorrow, and maybe push when Emily's on the call, and actually do a push of any social media after the call.
Okay.
So just to double check. So let me, in fact, let me look up release spreadsheet. Where is it? Oh, come on. Here we go. Yeah, Emily and I were supposed to meet this morning and it kind of got screwed up. So yeah, it's still technically set for tomorrow, but we'll bring it up. Lukman, have you made any updates to the slide deck or prepped any social
Yeah,
media posts?
yes, I worked on this afternoon, so they are here. There is the PPT, and then there is the release blog, which I'm drafting. From the information I gathered from the release tag on GitHub, there are only two changes in the specifications. There's OpenAPI, and then there is telemetry. So those are the only two changes I've seen, and based on those, I'm drafting the release blog. Shouldn't be much. But the PPT is effectively almost done, so pretty much on the way there. Yeah.
So are you doing it with Google Docs or are you doing it with a native PowerPoint?
I'm just doing it directly online. I do all of those things online.
With Google Docs?
In Google Docs, yes.
Can you provide a link to that? Can you update the the meeting minutes with the link to the 7.1?
Yeah, sure. 1 second. I also shared a minute in, I don't know, not a minute, MicroProfile. You mean that, well, you mean the link to the Google Drive or to
The actual slide deck
yeah, sure. 1 second. I'll just post
for
the
7.1.
Let me just share the link here. 1, 2, here. So marketing side release, push. Okay, let me just push this here.
Oh, I see. I see. In chat, you put it. Sorry, I didn't have
Yeah,
the
I posted it in. Let me
Zoom
just add
chat
it
window
in
open.
here.
Okay, I see it. All
Ask
right.
this guy.
So what I'll do is I'll say copy link. Come on, share, copy link, and then I will paste it in the meeting minutes. Okay. Has Luke been added to Hootsuite?
What we did last year was that I drafted the post, the social media post, and then sent it over to Ryan.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep it that way. It'll be
Yeah.
easy.
Okay.
Is that all done? Or you said this is going to go out tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow's the official release date, right?
Okay, because there's been no website edits and like these things.
So how long
Like,
would it take to do the
like,
release
so the
date?
slide
Do
deck,
the release.
the slide deck's going to get done like tomorrow, and the blog post's going to get done tomorrow, but then you want to release it tomorrow. That doesn't give much time to
All right.
prepare any of the visuals or website to
No, well,
get
we
it
got to
out.
do that. So our bad,
Yeah.
and that's the problem where we haven't really had a good marketing call. To your initial point. So what's a good time frame to update the website?
I need, well, if I have all the materials, I just need another day. Just to be able to, because then I'm going to schedule the tweet. I'm going to update because hold on 1 second, my dog's attacking my son. We're sitting on him. Push him out of the way, Winston. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yep.
The dog is too big to push off now because he weighs 30 kilos and
Oh,
my
that's
son
funny.
weighs like 15. So, so once I have the blog post that, we can style it, we can get it ready, put it in draft. The homepage and all these edits I can do on the day that you want to release it. Just because you kind of have to do it live, because it's not like we have a
Staging.
staging, and
Right.
then we merge. So I pretty much just do all of the changes on the website. That I could do it tomorrow, but your call is in the evening, so it's most likely the following day morning I would do it. So Wednesday morning, I would start to
Okay.
do all these things and get it all ready, and then just pretty much just click it live. And
So okay. So what do you update besides like on the home page, right? Obviously the release number, the updated graphic, right? With
updated graphic. Let me just pull up the web page real quick. No, I don't want to log in. Yeah, updated graphic, links to the presentation, and then also the version of the boxes. I don't know what we call it.
right.
The boxes with like what's been updated, what's new, no changes since.
Yeah, you're right.
That one sometimes can be a little bit of a headache, but I can change all that. I just need to know the information for it.
Okay. I'll review the slide
Oh,
deck, just to get a second set of eyes on the slide deck.
okay.
And then you already have the link, right?
The link,
To the slide deck.
that one you just put into the meetings
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Okay. We do have, let me go to Git. I thought there was like launch release target. There's a checklist
Uh,
from you, John. Marketing release launch targeting June 10th. Ticket. It's
sorry, I'm trying to find
it's in marketing.
yeah.
There's
So
one.
if we yeah,
1 second here.
here I can put it in the chat real quick for you guys.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Uh,
Oh, not the actual ticket though. Okay, this will help.
uh,
Copy link.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So this is what I just saw from you guys. So if we want to, update this, so I know that all these things, certain things are done, and then we can put like the link in here for the presentation, a link to the draft for the email or for the blog post release. Kind of keep it in one place so I can go to one spot, grab all the final and approved content, and then I can execute it all Wednesday morning after you guys had your meeting on Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, we could I could update this ticket to kind of give you a status after the call.
Yeah, that would be great. And just make a note saying like, yeah, please, here's all the stuff you needed. Just update the website, release the blog post, release the tweets, like
Release the
just so I
Kraken.
know all these things are good to go. I'll execute all of them. Lukman, are you okay with that? Just putting making sure all the information's in that ticket for me?
Yeah, that's fine. I will also
Okay.
update that particular ticket we are collaborating on. So yeah, that should be fine.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
just
Thank you.
looking for the changes. I can't seem to find the changes in 4.1 of Open API. I'll probably have to reach out to Emily for that detail. That's the only thing I'm looking for now. It looks like there were just updates of some snapshot versions, but I can't find the specific changes. So that's the only thing
Okay.
I'm looking for. And then that should be it. There's not much anyway for new configuration. Well, yeah.
Okay.
So Ryan, that's fine. I will update the ticket once I have everything done, so you can take over from there.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
That's what I was gonna do was just look, because typically inside the ASCII doc we have a section about what's new and what's been deprecated. Let's see if there's anything here. Where is it? Sorry, I'm gonna go back here to the table of contents. Yeah, they don't seem to have something in here about what's changed.
Yeah, I couldn't find it for those. I found it for telemetry, but for Open API, I can't seem to find it. I can only see one issue I depend about configuration, but that is just about it.
Yeah, their
Uh,
repo should have something, right, with a list of all the accepted changes that were pulled in. I'll also take a look at this and see what I
yes,
can find.
please. Yeah.
Maybe if when I find something, I'll just update the slide deck directly. Okay. Alrighty. All right, I think that's all I got.
Yeah, I'll take a look in that. I'll try to make that call tomorrow if I
Okay.
can. If not, I'll check that ticket for whatever updates you guys may have. So I'll pretty much kind of prepare myself to do all the updates and get everything out there the following morning.
Okay.
If you give me the go ahead and the ticket.
Yep, yep.
Great.
Ed Brought, you've been pretty quiet. You got anything you wanted to bring up?
No, I'll just I want to try the tutorial. So
Yeah, me
now
too.
that the source code's there, yay.
Well, it's still in a pull request form, right? For
Yeah,
the
that's
PR
fine.
form. Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
work
yeah.
with that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. All right. James, are there any other topics? Or sorry, Ryan, are there any other topics you think you have?
Not that I have, no.
Okay.
All the like meeting recordings have been updated,
Cool.
and there
I'm
aren't
trying
any
not to
open
bunch
tickets
them
for this.
too many at a time for you. Sometimes I forget it's
Honestly,
like there's 3 or 4.
honestly, if there's 3 or 4, it's kind of fine because I just get in the groove, that little pattern of download, upload, click, 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 next,
Exactly. That's what I
download,
do.
upload, click, click, click.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, we got the workflow right, and rinse and repeat isn't too bad. Majid, do you have
yeah.
anything? All right, yeah, he's on mute. So,
Okay.
all right,
Well, I'll
awesome.
stop the recording.